YouTube. Gonna put some bass. Where away we go. Let's see here. What uniform do I want to wear today? Let's see here. We go. Road 40. No, Road 74. There we go. We'll use the cool one. Gonna beat the Marlins again, because this is how ridiculously awesome I am. Alright, we'll auto do that. Oh.
MLB The Show's coverage. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Flying toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output on both sides.
Into the box, Aaron Altair. Line drive to left. Van Slyke is there, and he'll bring this one in. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. Well, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
To second for one.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
All right, let's see if I can hit me a 2-1 home run.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground is short. He's got it. On to Giovatello for the force, and that'll end. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Michael Franco. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And the throw in gets away from him, but it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel
That's
good
right.
as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit, get your feet
Yeah,
wet.
I
You have to
scored.
feel good when you get down
With
to
2
first
outs
base.
on the
Yeah,
board.
it's just a nice
I'm still
approach. You see him
amazing.
turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%.
Oh, no, 1 out.
Not trying to
My
do
bad.
too
I
much.
thought I had 2
Able to
outs.
quiet the
Wasn't even
moment
paying
down,
attention.
center himself and come through in a big spot.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The next 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly team. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Aaron Nola, 9-1-2 due up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result is there.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair. He grounds it sharply to third. Giavotella on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Vitello could be two. There's one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Striding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now batting, Jose Arena. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. There. So now Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A 1 pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. And right into the shift. Anderson scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. He takes the turn and heads for second, and that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Popped him up. Vitello shading to his right, and the inning is over. Danger averted. Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. Goes down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Giavotella at second with 2 down. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Line, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
So striding in, Aaron Altair. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Here's Scott Van Slyke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Altair is going to have room out there as he puts this. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Nick Whitgren comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. This is line to left. Van Slyke will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Magneuris Sierra will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Comes in with an average of .265, 6 home runs, and 14 driven in. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins moving forward. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. Still down. Severino Gonzalez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, a little looper over short, and it's going to get in there for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that same situation, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is trying to pick things up where we left off. Johnny Givotella. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fouled away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses there. 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Popped him up. Crawford over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2. Junichi Tazawa been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Aaron Altair. He's set, and the pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. This is for Prado down at 3rd. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
In now, Cesar Hernandez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's safe. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Previously against Junichi Tazawa, he's 1 for 3. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman.
Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, first home run of the game.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field.
Most of my scores came in by getting on base and hitting singles and doubles.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Into the box, Michael Franco. High and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here.
That wasn't foul.
The 0-1 on its way. Soft grounder left side. Up with it now is Prado. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The windup and the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Lewis Brinson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1 behind 0-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Ready for another shot now. Magneuris Sierra is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Pulled toward right center field. Brinson's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first down. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Way out in front. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder
In now, Aaron Altair, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Nola rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. And he hits it hard to the right side. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here.
They could have added a couple more points up there.
9-1-2 scheduled. Justin Bohr will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Johnny Giavotella. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Miami down to their last strike. Got him, and that'll do it as the Phillies go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Philadelphia get their division leading 30th win of the year. Aaron Nola earns win number 7 on the season with 15 strikeouts. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna play. This will be fun. I'm gonna play my minor league team. Highly iron.
Minor League Baseball. Adalberto Mejia will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Oh, shut up. I don't take shit.
Into the box now, Carlos Pulido hit down the third baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Derek Tovar. A line shot to third base.
Lucky.
So stepping in, Mike Saltzman. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Flowers moves over, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Standing in, Lloyd Anders. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Anders.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Anders. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
At the plate, Augustin Pineda. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. strike one to start the at-bat. Lake is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Alfonso is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Stepping in, Danny Ortiz. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Flowers patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
So coming to the plate, Michael Anders. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go!
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Leading off for the Red Wings, center fielder.
Hard hit ball to short. Polito fields it cleanly. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, kicking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And there's out number 2.
First baseman.
Into the box now, Brock Stassi, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Popped up. Saltzman is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch in. Now to the plate, Sid Alfonso. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay, and he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there.
First baseman, Derek.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Tovar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Saltzman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Danny Ortiz. Swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here it comes, 0-2. To first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Into the box now, Dan Meyer, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Ehire Adrianza. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Popped him up. Polito into shallow left, and there's their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that would drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Ortiz moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Lloyd Anders. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Adrianza stands at second with 2 gone.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
The next 1-2 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. The Iron Pigs lead this one 2-0. Settling in now, Pedro Florimon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Anders arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready for another chance? Rob Vickers, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So digging in now, Carlos Pulido. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Now at the plate, Agustin Pineda comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Alfonso is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rich Kessler. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Kessler can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level.
Number 13, John.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Florimon has a play. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Ready now, Derek Tovar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Scorched to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Digging in, Mike Saltzman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Will Middlebrooks. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Tovar, base runner at first with 1 out. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The relay, but he is in there.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Danny Ortiz. This one skied out toward right. Meyer is after it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Pedro Florimon. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meyer is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Sean McDonald. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Brock Stassi. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ortiz ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
1 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ehire Adrianza. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Ramirez. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Adrianza at second with 2 down. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Fernando Cabrera takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined softly here toward the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meyer has it in his tracks. 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Stepping up now, Rob Vickers. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Anders shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go. Sid Alfonso earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Into the box now, Carlos Pulido, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder to plate, a crooked number going on the board.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Anders is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Stepping into the box, Lloyd Anders. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Agustin Pineda. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Looped out towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Back here for International League Baseball on the show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball.
Leading off for Lehigh Valley.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Flowers on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Danny Ortiz. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting.
At the plate, Pedro Florimon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. But it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
The left fielder, number 24.
Striding in once again, Michael Anders. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Rob Vickers. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Flowers. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ortiz is right there, 1 down.
The catcher, number 5.
Now batting, Sean McDonald. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. And He'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Brock Stassi, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is. Alan Buznitz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67.
Standing in, Sid Alfonso. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Soft liner towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
That's grown man strength right there. Able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Pulido. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. From his knees, the throw. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Stepping in now, Derek Tovar.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Saltzman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Leroy.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Digging in now, Dan Meyer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Popped high in the air. Florimon waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting. Second.
So striding in, Ehire Adrianza. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Saltzman is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Eduardo Ramirez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Ortiz. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Stassi loves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Digging in, Pedro Florimon. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Left fielder, Michael Anders.
Digging in once again, Michael Anders. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Flowers moves over, and that's the third out. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. Suey. The Iron Pigs lead it 6-1. Ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Lake is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Third baseman.
Now the pitch. This one's down to third. Saltzman has it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rich Kessler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. This is on the ground over to first. Kovar right there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Lehigh Valley jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jason Lake wins his 3rd of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire
I'm not gonna do this one yet.